Whew. Hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? Oh, yay. Okay. Hi. Oh. Hello, hello. Can y'all hear me? Okay. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna move back a bit so that you can see more. Oh. Okay. Calling all the Balbes. Calling all the Balbes. Can you hear me? Hello. Potatoes, how are you? Ayo, you dropped off the other night and I was like, where are you? Where did you go? Where did potatoes go? Hi, Valder. How are you? Hello. I told you told I was like, you angry at me because I see you. Okay lah, how are things? Tell me. I want to know, how are things? How do we like this setup better? I think this is way better, correct? Everything is fine, love. I love to hear it, Valderis. Valder, everything is fine. I love that. Hi, YouTube. Is nice. Okay, so how everything is better now. Like your setup. Oh, my setup nice. Thank you. Yeah, I bought this new table from IKEA. IKEA just opened in New Zealand. Like before that, we didn't have an IKEA, and it was like and so I honestly I did. Oh my god, I forgot the glitter on my eye. I have the glitter on my eye. So can you hear me? Hi. Oh my god, and Bun Bun has no battery. It's okay. Is there Bun Bun? Um, I'm lost. I've been attracting all kinds of men. Yes. Let's talk about this. What kind of men have you been attracting? Is the question. I know. Actually, me also. I don't know why. I think all the solar eclipse, the men have gone crazy. Like I had some man call me and ask me some really weird questions. I was just like, what? I was like, what is wrong with men? They are so crazy now. Maybe I'm putting up too much of the energy. He was like, oh, I met you. Yeah, why? Yeah. You're interested in. Hi, Charles. How are you? You're still interested in him. Why? What's so good about him? Tell me. What is so good about this guy? I want to know. I really, really want to know. Hey, Charles. I am so good. How are you, Charles? I'm amazing. Thank you for asking. I'm really, really good. I've had an amazing day. I finally have had a very productive day. Um, can you hear me very closely? Oh, hold on. Someone just submitted feed. Someone reported me. Yes, ma'am. Blessed Queen. Yes, you can hear me. Is it like? Is there a difference when I sit far away and I go there? I don't know. It's just we same. Are you all same? No different. Oh yeah, potatoes, because you guys are connected to this. That's why. So it's really interesting because I feel like I know that, but it's never good when someone once told me it's never good when you want someone so much, and I think about that a lot. If you are the same vibe and same energy, how come you so what's going on with y'all? Is he like so same vibe, same energy, meaning want to flirt but don't want to be with each other? Cause I read for you before, and it said that he was like it was like he likes flirting with you, but he doesn't want anything serious, right? So that means you are the same. You like flirting with him, but don't want anything serious. Is that right? Mm. That means same ah. That means you're not on the same vibe, really. Okay, so you're not on the same vibe. Do you see what I'm getting at? If you're on the same vibe, he will want the same things as you, but he doesn't. Clearly, if not, and how do I know this apart from my reading? If he wanted the same thing as you, if y'all were truly on the same vibe and same energy, y'all would just be going out by now. Do you know what I'm saying? Where are you from? I'm Singaporean and I'm in Auckland, New Zealand. That's where I'm from. So I guess what I'm trying to say is you can you can but don't get crazy. Don't fall in love with him. Never fall in love with a guy before he's fallen in love with you. If not, you GG. There's no way around it. When you fall in love with a guy before he's fallen in love with you. But I have a same kind of guy. What do you mean? You're from Anderson, South Carolina. Born and raised Queen Amanda. Thank you. I have a same. Wait, as in, is that the guy that you're seeing? Wow. Okay, then this guy, do you like him? But honestly, I really believe like you should never. Honestly, our goal should never to be like you cannot fall in love with a man before he's fallen in love with you. Yeah, you know why? You can't stop thinking about him also because he's hard to get. So I know you're very beautiful skin, my queen. Thank you, Charles. I didn't even put a filter on today. Thank you. I've been sleeping a lot. Sian, he's like that. You only want him because you can't have him. True, to be honest. And then there's the part of us that's like, oh, that's why you gotta work. You gotta work much more on yourself. Because when you want a guy that you can't get, that you feel like you can't have, it means that there's a part of you that we all know what it's like. I get it. You know, all the times, I must say, all the times that I've ever, all the times it's actually your ego. It's our egos that like we're like, oh my god, if I can make this guy like me, that means XYZ. So all the time, you really no filter queen. Oh, thank you so much, Charles. Yeah, I feel like I don't even. Wow, look at this guy. This guy, he knows. He knows. damn. He's like that, I get it, like, I love flirting as well. I mean, I have to be very careful because when I'm in a flirting mood, it's not great. What time is it there? It is 11:12 p.m. We just passed 11:11. I'm flirting now, says Charles. Are you flirting now? But you having fun, potatoes, or you're just like, I want it now, you know? I have to control myself also. Like, once I get too much in like the zone, I feel like I also have to be very careful because, like, for me, right, I'm a Gemini moon and Mars. So once I just start getting in the flirty mood and I decide, oh my god, it's a great time to flirt, I can also get a little bit crazy. It's not good for me. I mean, I lose my focus on what I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm a Leo and Gemini. If I love doing one, I love having fun. It's 5:12. What are you doing awake so early, Charles? At 5:12 a.m. Oh, you're a Libra? Elisa, how are you? How are you, Elisa? How's everything? How's your job? Like, what can't I just girl? Kate, how are you? Kate, hi, Vitalina from Croatia. Hi, Kate. Welcome back, base. How are we? Are we liking this setup a little bit more? I think this is better. I bought a table from IKEA and it's white, and I love a good white table, and I just feel like this is the setup that I want. I know it's so fun, but for me, when I have too much fun flirting, and when I find myself thinking about it most of the day, like today, I was listening to Daddy's Home by Usher. It was not good. 真人比较好看，真人比较好看，对。Oh, you tended down with the flu. Now down with the flu. Wow, your body, Elisa. So you're telling me your body is just like, okay, that's it. Bye. Is it? Congratulations on tendering. Oh my god. Okay, everyone. So you feel like your body is okay. This is a time when by the way, if you're sick and your body is going down, it is probably your body also trying to adjust to the energy. I have to say that, yeah, I've also been feeling the energy. So this is a time where you need to rest a lot more. Yeah, okay. It's also the energy, yeah. Because the energy is so strong, it's kind of like our bodies don't know how to handle it. So you just need to sleep. Like, I started feeling yesterday like wobbly. Cough on chewy until today. Detox. Our bodies can be sick. We can have nausea. So yesterday I went to the gym and I started feeling real, like I was having cold sweats. So I had to go to bed early and I feel much better today. Fever last night. Oh my god, Kay, Shaq, have you been sleeping properly? This is the time where you really need to. This is the time where your rest has to be your priority, because it's like, it really is. It's like that. Hello, Vitalina. You know too much. Have you been talking to yourself? Oh my god, did anyone watch Eileen Gu's video? Because Eileen Gu's video was really amazing. She talked a lot about changing the way she thinks. Okay lah, potatoes, come and ask if you want. Today was so bad. Today I was listening to Usher's Daddy's Home the whole day, and it was so like, Daddy's home, home for me. It was so bad for me. Like, I just spent the whole time being like, Daddy's home, home for me. Hi, what username should I use? $30. Yeah, come. Unless you want to do you want to do an astro reading? We can do an astro reading. I mean, do a tarot and astro combo and let's read the rest of your life, okay? I know there's Zahidi, but I want to know about the rest of your life. braid your hair to the back. Daddy's home, home for me. It's because I was talking to my flatmates about this really cute Korean guy at the gym. He's really tall. Like I know that he's definitely attached. Like he has huge attached. Like he's got attached issue. He's very like, but he's like very Korean. He's very tall. He's tall. He's built, and he has a shirt that he has a T-shirt that says "Daddy's home," and I'm like, my mom told you never ask a woman. Your mom told you to. Why don't you guess, Charles, how old I am? Oh, Brent, thank you. All right, let's go. Daddy's home. Potatoes. 25. You're so sweet. I was gonna say I wish I was 25, but I don't actually wish I was 25. Would I go back to being 25 if I could love myself as much now as when I was 25 as I do now? Then yes, I would go back to 25. Potatoes, can you send me through your birth details again? Did I save it under your name? No, I don't think I did, but I should. Selamat Fel Mama Tiong. Oh my god. 30. Are you 38? You'll be 39 in October. How are you? Are you enjoying? I wouldn't mind going back to 25 as long as I can like love myself as much as I do now. When I was 25, I did not love myself. It wasn't a good time. I was like literally, what was I doing? I was literally like not loving myself, looking for a relationship, thinking that a relationship was gonna make me happy. I was literally just like boy crazy, and like it wasn't like, it just wasn't my like, I was kind of, doing good things, but honestly, like I mean I was kind of working on my career, but not really, to BH. I was so distracted, and it was just, I thought I could just date my way through into love, and as we know, that never works. Whereas now things are so different. Okay, thank you, potatoes. Potato. Ah, yeah, you Scorpio rising, right? Oh my god. Okay. Daddy's home, home for me. I'm gonna save your chat, potatoes. Does anyone else know that song? I love it. I love it so much. I've been listening to it nonstop, and it just really got my sexual energy up today. God, it just it's not good. I need to control myself sometimes, like I need to just chill out. Okay. Born in Singapore, right? Okay. Zahidi is a Scorpio. Well, no wonder you like him. All right, we're gonna do a reading for potatoes. Okay, potatoes. Okay, come. Let's look at what is the season for you. That's what I want to know. I got you right. I'm a handsome black young stallion. Oh, are you like an usher? Is 38 young? I love that. Is that your question? Ooh, right now, right? Potatoes is all about your everyday habits, rituals, and routines. What does he actually feel for you? Let's ask, what does he actually feel for you? Okay. What does Zahidi actually feel for potatoes. Oh. I too am looking for something, I too am looking for a card that would be like, you want me to be honest with you? How honest you want me to be? Oh, God. Okay, go for it. Look, I think if I'm going to be honest, here we go. If I'm going to be honest with you, right, firstly, right, we've got the Knight of Cups reverse, okay? The Knight of Cups reverse is like, he's just kind of going with the flow. Then we got the Knight of Swords. We got two knights, Knight of Swords and Knight of. I just get. He's not really thinking. Like he's like, everyone's like, always like, what is he thinking? I ask my spirits this question all the time. What is this person thinking? And sometimes they're like, he's not really thinking. That's the problem. He's just like going. He's thinking with his downstairs brain. You know how guys have two brains, this brain and that one. He's very in the moment. But also, he's attracted to you. But also, if I'm going to be honest with you, this is the Three of Wands reversed. He is like, he sees you as someone who's like nearby and convenient. The three of Wands is all about broadening your horizons. This one is like, oh, you're here, when it's reversed, the Three of Wands is all about what's local. So he thinks that you're local and you're near him. Oh my God, Tanish, how are you, Tanish? Page of Pentacles. He is just, girl, he thinks in a way he knows you and he feels like you're easy, but you're easy to impress and you're easy to give like an ego boost. So the Page of Pentacles is, if the Page of Pentacles was upright, it'd be all about reinvesting your energy into the long term, into something new. It's kind of like he's just like doing the same thing, like investing his energy in the same shit all the time. He's not ready to invest anything. And I think for him, it's more like he's killing time. He likes you, but he's also killing time and not really thinking, you know what I mean? He's just like, okay, this is a fun little distraction for now. But I guess if you want to explore things with him, it's like not a good idea, because good morning, Tor Myers. Is it Tori? Oh my God. Because everything is so far away. Look, he sees you as someone that's really easy to flirt with and easy to have fun with. Easy fun. So, and I know, but I get it. The temptation, you know what? I totally understand. Like, that like honestly, I need to talk about there's this guy who, he's not my personal trainer. Lopez, oh, why don't I? There's this guy at the gym. There's a personal trainer at the gym who is Japanese and he's so beautiful. I've done a few sessions with him. He's not my I saw that look. Yeah, I was like, why shouldn't I smile? Anyway, this personal trainer at the gym is like so beautiful. I've done a couple of sessions with him. I have my normal personal trainer, and this is just someone that I get to check through my form. I ask him to check my form every once in a while. And to be honest, he's not that great. He's fine. His personality is fine. Talking to him is fine. But he's just so beautiful, and like, it's very tempting, because he's so cute. He's got a beautiful body. But in terms of like conversation and like getting along, like, he wouldn't be a good boyfriend, but my God, do I love looking at him. And my God, is it tempting. But I also have to remind myself that it's not good. Like, I guess I feel like when you're operating at the level that I am spiritually, or when you are really operating on a truly spiritual level, you understand that there is no point. No, it's okay, Lopez. No, I'm not gonna do anything with this guy. Like, I would never do anything casual with him. Like, at this level, I'm just like, I don't want to waste my time unless it's serious. Not that I'm not gonna waste my time, but it's more like I have very important things to do in my life. So it's very easy to get caught up in the flirting, but that's where we all get in trouble. You know, once you action the flirt, once you actually action the flirt. So sometimes I'm just like, maybe it's nice to look. Hey, I didn't say my criteria is so high. It's not. Like, yeah, you know what? I like to say I've got high standards but low expectations. High standards, low expectations. Whereas all of us usually have low standards, high expectations. You know what I mean? God, I need to remember that. Hey, everyone has a chance. I will give people a chance to show me what they got. To be honest, I don't really have criteria. Everyone's like, what are you looking for? And I just say to myself, well, when I think about what I'm looking for, part of me is like, I think I know, I will know when I find it. You know what I mean? I feel like I've revealed too much of myself on this live already. Okay, what's the astro bit? What do you want to ask? Come. What do you want to know? Ask me about, yes, I want to do astro now. What do you want to know about the rest of your life? Job. How is job going? Like, what are the other parts of your life? We can talk about your ideal partner as well. So, according to your chart, right, your ideal partner has the qualities of a Pisces. You are not a Scorpio rising, you are Virgo rising. Sorry, I've gotten that wrong. You are a Virgo rising. Also, have I done your forecast for the year at all? So for you, you are a Sagittarius. Okay, I understand lah. You love flirting. Oh, the time not right. That's okay. That's okay, Lopez. One day the time will be right. So you love flirting, okay? You love it. Your moon is in Gemini in the 10th house. So actually, right, for you, you are like, also I want to say, like, in terms of your career, you are here to do a lot of different things in your career. You know? Hi, Henry. So, but you are a Virgo rising. So, but the kind of person that is really good for you is someone who is like romantic. They are dreamy. They are very very intuitive, and they're very soft, and they're quite romantic. They're poetic. They're very poetic. They're very romantic, I think. I mean, the Pisces. Oh, no wonder you like the Scorpio lah. You know, Scorpio men are never great, right? I would never date a Scorpio men want to make you. Scorpio men want to make you obsessed with them. Their goal, once they like you, their goal is to make you more obsessed with them, so that they have all the power. Don't worry, not many heard what you just said. Yeah, Lopez. I was like, oh wow, I forgot the one Scorpio is on the live. So Scorpio men, I'm in here. Yeah, I know. Sorry, Lopez. It's because, yeah, I forgot. Look, is it not true? Scorpio men will be obsessed with you, but they secretly do want the power. And also, Scorpios always have a hidden side. So, but there is an allure to the Scorpio, you know, like there is a certain allure to the Scorpio that you'd be attracted to. Am I generally attracted to Scorpio men? Um I wouldn't say so, but actually, hi, Shanners. What's your question? But remember loyalty and protector. Is Scorpio known to be the protector? And are Scorpios known to be loyal? Okay, yes, I think Scorpios can be deeply loyal once they're hooked. The protector? Sure. Sure. What's your question? Sure. Okay, but for you, really in your life, right? Your ideal partner will have a lot of qualities of a Pisces, not a Scorpio necessarily. And I think in your life you are also gonna have like a lot of disruption in your relation. I guess in your this is not just when I want you to think about the Pisces as well. Like they're gonna be very sensitive, I think, kind of like they bring a sensitivity to your life that is gonna be gorgeous. I think that will really balance you out. So this is not just your romantic partners, but it also is your friendships as well. So potatoes for you, your friendships will also have this like the ones that are good for you. They balance you out. The ones oh yeah, okay. You can ask me a question. You may not like it, but it's not that bad. I'm a girl myself, so it's like a question for women. Yes, please ask me a question for women, Shanners. I love questions for women. Don't worry, nothing will offend me. I don't at this point. So potatoes for you, right? A lot of your friendships will have this quality. You have friends that are very sensitive and they bring out the romantic and sensitive side in you and you balance them out. You bring a sense of order and attention to detail. I think when you are able to slow down and really I think for you the Pisces energy in your life really allows you to find beauty in the perfection that you are going for. Hi, Mr. Ayam. Are you single? I am single. Who's asking? So, potatoes for you, I think that the idea, like, potatoes for you, do you feel like your friends are like this? Are they like quite romantic? Are they quite sensitive? But also remember their sun sign. You could have friends that have very big Pisces placements, but you just don't know because you don't know their rising sign. Do you know what I mean? So I feel for you, you know, hi Charles Lee Ray. So for you, really, truly, um, I think in your life, but right now, the universe, like, what is really being brought to you? By the way, did you have something happen to your like everyday rituals, your health and everyday rituals and habits recently? Because we just had a solar eclipse in Aquarius, and this is directly hitting your everyday rituals and routines. What happened? Wow, what happened? What's the Lakeshore Strangler? I have no idea what that is. That's all right, Lopez. Yeah, I guess so. I guess. I wouldn't know because I don't really know a lot of Scorpio men. I know what happened with your health. Hair care. Yeah, so it was recently a lot of stuff is coming up about your health and about what you're doing every day in your habits. I got harassed and bullied in my school. Oh my god, Shanaz, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's awful. How are you feeling? What's going on? Is it good? I wouldn't say it's good or bad. It's just magnified. So like whatever your it's like if there have been habits that have been I think it's about like if there have been habits that have been happening, if there are like bad habits you have in your life, then you're gonna find that they're really gonna affect your health now. But also if you have really good habits, you are gonna start to find that they really are you're really gonna see some great traction. So this is also a really good time for you to start any new kind of ritual, like health ritual or habit that maybe is a little bit weird. Do you know what I mean? I would say Aquarius season for you, But also, what's really interesting, potatoes, is we're in Pisces season. Pisces season is all about your one to one partnerships. So, actually, I don't want you to just think about your romantic partnerships. I also want you to think about um like your friends as well. Shannon's, have I ever been bullied or harassed? Yes, when I was younger in school. I think only for a semester or two, and the girl ended up apologizing to me. Hi, Choki Andriano. Welcome back. Lovely to see you. So, potatoes for you, I think Pisces season for you, the reason why you also will be going crazy over this is because, but it's really interesting. I feel like when it is your season to do with one to one partnerships, and we're going to have a okay. Mercury is about to retrograde in Pisces. So, potatoes this month for you, if you feel like you uh Shannon's, oh my god, who are they girls? Are they girls or are they guys harassing you? Who's harassing you, please? Um, so Mercury retrograde is happening, and you might find that this month your communication with people that you are close to gets really havoc. So I just want you to slow down, and also this month you potatoes, you are going to be reviewing all of your relationships. Do they really serve you? Are they good for you? Do they really bring a sense of romanticism into your life? Are they adding to you or are they detracting? So I also think that it's really important that this month you need to not get too lost in the fantasy. That's going to be really important. And any fantasy you're being lost in, like maybe Zahidi, it's going to get shattered these months. There are guys, damn, I'm so sorry, you're being harassed. You need to tell in school. Are there adults you can tell? Or go and hang around some people that would beat them up. They are guys. Oh my god. You need to go and tell some grown ups. They are in ninth. Are they in ninth grade? Do you have any friends that could beat them up? You're in the seventh grade and they're in the ninth grade and they're bullying you? Tell the teachers, tell your parents, tell your teachers, and I want you to go and find the baddest bitches in your school. Do you know any 10th graders? 11th graders? 12th graders? Are they coming? Kick them in the balls. Kick them in the balls and then run away and go and find someone and tell them. And tell them you're weak for picking on a girl. The fact that you bullying a girl makes you weak. Potatoes, how are you feeling? So I just really feel like yeah, this Pisces season is going to be really interesting. I think there's going to be two things happening. There's a part of you that's going to be wanting to get lost in the fantasy, and there's another part of you that is potatoes. You back? There is another part of you that is going to be, yeah, just so there will be a part of you that's completely wanting to get lost in the fantasy, but there are going to be a lot of things that are shattering that. So pay attention. I think that's very important this month is to pay attention to what's being shown to you. But they say that Mercury retrograde, right? It's not there to, it's there for a reason. It's there to correct. It's a correction. It's there to correct what you think that you need in this life. It's there to put you back on the path and to bring you the people that are really meant for you lah. How is your career, actually? I want to ask how your career is. I signed on. Okay, are you happy with that? You know you're here to do a lot of different things in your life, so please don't ever feel like you only need to do one thing. You will have a career change halfway through life. I can't decide whether I'm warm or I'm so far okay, good, good, good. I can't decide whether I'm warm or cold. Oh, excuse me. Yes, you will not be happy unless you are mentally, and you need to be communicating a lot with people all the time. Like you need to be intellectually and mentally stimulated at work. If not, you're going to be very bored. And you will probably change careers halfway in your life. Or you will find yourself doing different things, which I think is really good. If you suddenly wake up one day and you're like, I want to change my career, then that's really good. I think that that's really good for you, by the way. So allow yourself to be very flexible. I think that's important. Fresh avocado. There's another fresh avocado. There's a fresh avocado and a fresh avocado. What else? This year, I think in general for you, you you need. Okay, when I look at your Mars in opposition. Oh my God, your Mars is in direct opposition to Jupiter in Scorpio. You, when will I meet Pookie? Not definitely not this year, right? It's hard to say, you know. You will meet Pookie when you're least expecting it. So the more you expect it, is okay. You're not gonna meet like trying to meet someone. I for you, I would just have fun flirting. But you really, for you this year, you really need to focus on the focus. Really is on your health and your routines this year. But you know that's how it is. People they look, they never find one. They never find really who they need, right? So for you, the more you let it go, the more you're just going to enjoy. It's like that. And you know what? People always told me that. And I just like tried to not believe them, and I was always proven wrong. They were always proven right. So you could meet it this year if you focus more on yourself. This year you got to focus a lot on you and your mental health. Your mental health this year is going to. This is the year where you feel so good about yourself when no one's watching. Your mental health is going to get a big glow up. Now for you as well, it's really interesting. You really expand. So what about Mars and Scorpio? Okay, so for you, right, you really, all your luck, you have a lot of luck in life when you allow yourself to. I think it's like start to when you really start to find and ground down into your philosophy, and you start working on the way you express and communicate yourself through that. Hi there. Is that D? Hi DHY98. Yes, welcome for your first time. Do you just make your payment to the number up here, and then after that, can you private message me? Private message me your name. Private message me your birth date and birth time. I need an accurate birth time, and I'll add you to the list. But you'll be next if you make your payment now. So potatoes for you, right? You have a Mars in Taurus in the ninth house. So for you, in general in life, right? You are motivated by your philosophy. So whenever you have long term, it's good. Like you probably have like really good, like very good long term goals, and these long term goals really, and you can like really go and move towards your long term goals, right? You're really good at just like moving towards it. However, sometimes you can get stuck. Amanda, how are you? What is going on? Update me about the job. So potatoes, like for you, your long-term goal, like you're really good at going towards your long-term goals, but but the problem is sometimes it's kind of like I've wanted this thing for so long, and even if I don't want this thing anymore but I need to pivot, it can be hard for you. So the most important thing for you is you need to let your long-term goals change no matter how hard you've worked towards them. If it's time for your long-term goals to change and for you to go in a new direction in terms of your philosophy and your thinking, your challenge in life is being a bit more flexible and reflexive in your thinking and your philosophy. I mean, it's good that you have your principles, but when you allow yourself to like pivot, it you will see a lot of really great freedom. Oh my god, you're transitioning. You set up the paperwork today, Amanda. I'm so proud of you. Look at you now. Hi Shanice, how was that? Thank you to thank you so much to the person that just sent. DLHY, thank you so much. So feel free to DM me your birth date and birth time. Do you feel that? They bullied me again. What did they do, Shanice? Oh my god, girl. Did you kick them in the balls? No, no. What else there? Now, your Jupiter is in Scorpio in the third house. Your honestly, you will experience the most luck and expansion in your life when you transform the way you express yourself and you communicate. You are here in this life to truly transform the way you allow yourself to express what you truly think and feel. This is a very, very important year for you to ask yourself, what are the ways in which you are holding yourself back? Thank you, DLHY. How would you like me to? You have to be honest. I don't like with guys, I think it's like express yourself, but with guys, you don't always have to be honest. When I say don't be honest, don't tell guys everything. But you also cannot tell. You need to express yourself, but don't tell everyone everything all the time. They don't need to know. It's a need to know basis, but when it's time for you to express yourself, express yourself. Shanice, tell your teacher. They'll blackmail you, but let me tell you, every bullying story is like that. They blackmailed you. What did they blackmail you with? Tell me. What did they say they do? Stand up for yourself. Honestly, these kids, people bully people because they are weak inside. So you need to find their weak spot and use it against them. Call out their biggest insecurities, make them feel small. Oh yay, Doralyn. Okay, great. Sorry, just because you don't have Doralyn in your name, and I didn't want to like out you. Doralyn, you'll be next. Thank you so much. Doralyn, what now? For Astro, are you wanting a forecast? And is there a specific area of life that you want? And what's your tarot question? So potatoes, I think for you, right, this is a huge year for you. For you, it's kind of like you need to express, like, once it's time for you to express yourself, be honest. But don't tell everyone, everything all the time. It's a need to know basis. The more you shut up about what your plans are, the better. But be honest when you are. Oh my god, Shanice. Girl, these guys are gonna grow up bolding, and the reason why they're bullying you is because they hate themselves. So find their weak spot and use it against them. Potatoes. So potatoes, really from your chart, it's kind of like, yeah, you need to be in your life. You will go through a transformation to do with the way you express yourself. It should be transforming. You're 2005, right? You should be going through your Saturn returns really. Saturn in Aries. Where's your Saturn? Saturn in Leo. Wow. Not yet. Okay. When you're about 27, you will start to understand and experience and change the way you see yourself and the things that you do in private. So never mind. We'll think about that later. So I think for you, the most important thing right now, truly, is to really, for you, this year is going to be so transformative for you in the way you express yourself. What is Astro Birth Chart? This is where I read your birth chart and I basically give you a forecast of your year, what you can expect, what you need to look out for, all the things that are coming up for you. Like for instance, we're doing one now, but potatoes, because I've kind of really done a forecast, I'm just doing a personality read. So looking at your chart, you know, it's very, very important that it's actually very important, potatoes, that you, actually potatoes for you, right? I want you to think about who, like, what is the most successful and happy version of yourself? And what are the things that she does every day? And you need to start doing it now. If you do this year, let me tell you, your glow up is going to be so fucking real. Does that make sense? Your glow up is going to be amazing. So this is the year where I want you to really think about what are all the things, and this is true for you in your life in general, but this is the year where it's kind of like every little step you take to like cultivate and foster the habits of the most successful version of yourself, the more it's like you do one, two, three things, and the universe gives you like 2 times. But this is true in your life in general. If there's one thing I want to tell you in your life, if you could, if there's one thing in your life that you should devote yourself to, it is about your habits and your rituals and expressing yourself. Like everything in your life is really going to be about it's kind of like the more you reverse engineer. Have you know the Eileen Gu video? It's literally what she does is what you need to do. If you do what she does, boom, you'll be super uber, like success is yours. Success is completely yours. So really, really for you, you need to look through, you need to ask yourself what are the things you want, and what are the things that future self does. And it's not just what do they do, but what do they feel. It's like, sometimes it's like, okay, I need to go to the gym. Who's that? Oh, have you not seen the Eileen Gu video? Oh my god. She basically talks oh my god, can you message me on IG? Let me send you the video. It's a really great video. Eileen Gu, she is like an Olympic skier, and she's only like 25, and she literally picked up all these medals, and she was like, you can literally control what you think, and that's why she's so successful. Then there's this video of a reporter asking her, you won 2 silvers. Do you think about the loss? Do you think that you lost out to the gold? And she looked at him and said, she's like, I'm literally one of the most decorated female skiers in the Olympics. She's like, I bring my A game every single time. And she's like, just because I've had 1 silver before, every silver is hard. She kind of like put him in his place. He's like, oh, do you feel the loss of the gold? And she's like, what are you talking about? I just got 2 silver medals. And she's amazing. I look at her energy and how she feels about herself, and I think that that's really... So what she talks about, message me on Instagram. I send you the video. Basically what she does is what I think that is something that you should really do, because that's really going to bring you to the next level in everything. Okay, I'm going to move on to Doralyn. But girl, this year for you is going to be huge for your habits. Honestly, the way for you, my manifestation secret for you this year, right? And honestly, it has also, this is a method that I have done as well. So for instance, okay, Doralyn, I'm about to do yours. So stay on here, please. Okay. And Biscuit Lover, we're about to do another Astro Forecast read. So Biscuit Lover, are you here? Feel free to stay in here and see what it's about. Okay, potatoes. So for you, right? For instance, when I used to think a lot about hello FDGE. I used to think to myself, oh my God, I would love to be the kind of person that exercise every day, and that loves their body. And so I used to think about, oh my God, Amanda, if I was the most successful actor and I was always so busy doing a show, I guess I would be eating very healthy and exercising because I really wanted to like be strong and fit for the show. So the crazy thing is, right, is that I started on this journey. I started on this journey, like weightlifting journey, strength training. And then, of course, I think after I started, I actually started. Okay, I started this journey, but then suddenly, right, I kept on getting cast in shows that required me to run around. So it was really fascinating that I kind of manifested it, but it's kind of like as I started doing the habits that my future self did, it also then, I don't know if it's because people know that I'm strong, so they started casting me, they started giving me jobs more and paying me to do these roles. And it really brought my career to the next level as an actor. Like, I'm known as, like, I know that when I am in any theater production, everyone knows that I'm a star and I will bring the energy and I will steal the show. And I will make, and everyone will be like, she's amazing and she's brilliant. But it was almost because it was a bit of a chicken and egg. And here's the crazy thing now, and it's not just, I was like, okay, if I want to be fit, right? I don't want to make myself good. I don't want to like hate exercise. I want to be the sort of person. I just was like, wow, imagine what it's like to be the sort of person that just loves moving their body every day. And this is me. I hated exercise. I hated going to the gym. This is like 3 or 4 years ago. Flash forward to now. I go to the gym 3 times a week and I love it. The gym is my safe space. When I say the gym is my safe space, I used to think the gym was the most toxic place on the planet and I never wanted to step foot in. But now the gym, it's like I need to go to the gym to regulate myself. You went to the gym at night? No, no, no. I go to the gym. I don't really go. No, I always go in the daytime. And I walk up a hill near my house every single day. But because and as I'm doing that, as these habits are forming, I'm starting to manifest more. And then the jobs are coming because I'm already doing the things that I would do when I get the job. When the job comes, then just feel like I'm attracting all these jobs and I'm attracting so many jobs, and the discipline in terms of my routine and my health. I've had to be even more disciplined in my routine and my health because I have so much, I've manifested so many jobs coming in. So what I'm trying to say is all the habits that I set up first have then manifested into bigger things and have come in handy. So it's very important when you want something. So like, for instance, if you want a partner, right? If you want to be in a good relationship, what are the things that person in that relationship, what are the habits that she does? What are those things that you are doing today? Like I don't know about you, but I want to be the kind of I am going to be the kind of girlfriend where my boyfriend is constantly messaging me being like, where are you? What are you up to? So in that case, I am training myself, not like when I'm like talking to a guy, not to reply him all the time, to just disappear and do my own thing. Whereas if you're always replying to him, then that's what you're going to be doing in a relationship. You're going to be the girl that's always jealous, that's always wondering where he is. So you got to train your mind. You literally have to train yourself to be that version of who you want to be as if you already have that thing. Because that is what is going to affect who and what you attract and you manifest. Does that make sense? What kind of girlfriend do you want to be? I want to be the kind of girlfriend where I will be the kind of girlfriend where my man knows that if he fumble me for 1 second, there's going to be 10 other guys there waiting, you know? So if you want him to buy you flowers, buy yourself flowers. You have to give everything that you need from him to yourself. You got to treat yourself so. Here's the thing. You got to treat yourself so good that when he comes into your life, if he wants to treat you well, he has to top you. You know what I mean? If you buy flowers for yourself, you are not going to let him get away with not buying you flowers because it's something you really do for you. So the better you treat yourself, right, the more he's going to have to treat you better because you really treat yourself so well. If not, why would you need him? Correct? Then also, he buy you flowers once, you'll be like, that's nice. and in your mind you're like, it's expected, and you're like, oh my god, that's so nice, but it's not gonna, we're not gonna just fall for these cheap tricks. You know, guys buy flowers once and we're like, oh my god. But if you buy yourself flowers all the time, you're like, that's really nice and I deserve it. So then he will have to think of other ways to impress you even more. You know what I'm saying? So that's your homework for this year. Okay, Doralyn, where are you? No, that's okay. You weren't vague at all. Doralyn, are you here? Potatoes, I'm so excited for you. It's going to be a great year. Honestly, hey, Potatoes, have I sent you MJ Harris before? You need to watch MJ Harris. You need to watch MJ Harris. Oh my god, girl. Can you message me on Instagram and say, send me Eileen Gu and yeah, but it's all okay. I can send you. I'll try and send you on tele. But can you remind me, Eileen Gu, MJ Harris? Okay. Then you go and practice this method on Zahidi. See if it works. Oh my god, Nelly, hi. This boy asked me to be his girlfriend and I don't know what to say. Do you like him? Do you like this boy? What's he like? Tell me. I need context. Okay, Doralyn, thank you so much. Doralyn, okay, you want a full thing. Okay, Doralyn, can we start first with let's start with your forecast. And I feel, Doralyn, for your forecast, you should feel free to screen record it, because I'm not going to remember anything I tell you. Okay, so we're going to do an astro chart reading for Doralyn. Okay, Doralyn, I'm going to bring up your chart. I have to look over here. Well, he's really nice. Nelly, then say, sure, why not? Say, okay. You know, Eileen said, Nelly, I think you should say to him, okay, I'll give it a go. Let's see. You don't have to fall in love with him, but you can say, let's date for a little bit. Not sure if I'm ready to commit, but I'm happy to date for a little bit more. That would be great. Okay, Doralyn, here we go. Doralyn, you are a Capricorn sun, but you are Capricorn sun. The core of who you are is Capricorn, but your soul came on this planet as a Gemini. You are here to communicate. You're probably here to sell something. You are here to communicate, to tell a story. You are here to synthesize. You are here to collect a lot of information and to disseminate it in your life. So you'll probably be in marketing, you'll be in sales, you're very good at talking. You will have something to do with talking and people communication. And you're very sensitive. You have a Pisces moon, so that makes you really sensitive. You are sensitive and you are intuitive, and it's very good, especially at work. You need to be using your intuition at work. The more you use your intuition at work, the better. Okay. So, Nelly, I'm so excited. Please come back and let me know how it goes. I love that. I actually think, Nelly, it's so good that he asked you to be his girlfriend, but you don't know what to say. This means that you're in a position of power, and I love it for you. I think it's so good. Okay, Doralyn, for you, this year is going to be really, really big for your long-term plans and how you express yourself. So I do really feel like this year your long-term plans could change. And I don't know what just went on with your relationship with your husband, but we just had a solar eclipse in Aquarius. And I think, have you suddenly, Doralyn, did you have a conversation or something happened with where your long-term plans have suddenly maybe shifted? Because we just had an eclipse, and this is where it impacted you. By the way, I don't know if you've been thinking about moving overseas, but it would be good for you. You can live overseas. You need to live in a place where you feel like you can express yourself fully. Yeah, you should travel. You can live overseas, you know. So this year for you, you need to talk to you need to move out of your parents' place. You need to be living in a place where that is yours, and that you can be you can express yourself and your weirdo, your inner weirdo completely. Um, so this year, so right now February is a very intense time, okay? So what would have just happened is you would have suddenly gone, I think you would have been like, okay, whether that is your long-term plans changing or the things that you thought you wanted in the future are coming now. You're like, I can't take it anymore. What I know that this is something we planned on in 6 months or a year time. I want to do it now. Things are speeding up. So your long-term plans are changing. This is very good. Whatever has come up for you in the last 2 weeks, things are speeding up. Time to do it. Time to action it. Now, also, what's going to be really interesting for you in the next 3 years is your social networks, and your networks are changing. Who you identify with, who you gather with, your friends, the groups you belong to, social, you know, your networks are changing in the next 3 years. And I really feel for you, maybe you have been thinking, maybe you feel like you wanna either start a new community or join a new community. The next 3 years is going to be very pivotal, and you're starting to feel that now. I don't know if you suddenly feel like a community that you have been part of has just kind of like crumbled, or maybe you were like, oh, but also don't join a cult. Have you decided to go back to church or anything like that? I don't know. This is, I mean, you will desire to join a new community, but you got to be really careful also to make sure that the community is a good one, and not like, don't join a cult. If you think maybe it's a cult, don't join it. You might be tempted to. But this is going to happen for you in the next 3 years. That is Saturn. Recently went to church for my mother-in-law. Did you like it? I'm not saying don't, but you have to be very careful about joining communities in which people are very dogmatic and very strict on rules. Don't join any group that's going to suppress you. You need to express your full weirdo, and you need to have freedom to express yourself. So, yeah, did you like the church? Kind of. Yeah, great. You kind of like the church? That's great. What's the church like? And then, then for you, right now, what's going to be very interesting in the next, I go there together with my husband just to see my mother-in-law. So now, this next month, Mercury is about to retrograde in Pisces. So for the next month, there is going to be something happening. Communication is a bit difficult as they speak Bahasa. Are they Peranakan, is it? That's okay. Now, in February, right? From now until the end of March, right? There is something happening in your career. I feel like you are going to be, if you start to feel like, hey, Bing Yao, how are you? Bing Yao, long time no see. How are you? So, darling, for you in the next month, right? If communication starts to get a bit haywire in your career, don't panic. I do also feel like in the next month or so, you just need to be a bit careful, like details to do with work and work situations and how people perceive you. Details might get lost. So I just want you to be a bit careful and I want you to slow down and be very thorough with all your communications and what you're doing at work also, because Mercury is retrograding through your house of public image. So just, it might mean that some details, like maybe you're talking to someone about, maybe someone is taking a photo of you and they're like, can I post this? You need to be very careful that if there's something that you don't want to post, you need to tell them. That kind of thing, it's kind of like anything to do with your career or the work that you do in the world. This is going through a review right now. And there are going to be a lot of things coming up in terms of your career and how you are perceived by the world, that you are going to be like, I like that. No, I don't like that. And all the ways. And so you need to make sure that you're being thorough and very clear with what you want and how you would how what the image is that you it's not caring what other people think, but I want you to think about the work that you're doing and making sure that what you're very thorough and detail oriented in your work. Sometimes we get lost in the dream and we forget to forget to look at the details. We'll be like, okay, never mind. We'll worry about the details later. This is the later. Like, worry about them now. 冰瑶，新年快乐，恭喜发财. How are you, 冰瑶? What has been going on in your life? Please tell me. Okay, so Doralyn, that's the thing. That's from now to the end of March. What happened? Bad? Oh no, come, tell me. So Doralyn, for you, the next month there's going to be some really interesting things happening in your career and work. So I just want you to make sure that you're slow down and just check the details when it comes to your work. And if there seems to be a lot of miscommunication and understanding and if things technologically are not working for you, also don't worry about it too much. Oh, hi YouTube HQ. Thank you so much. I want to wish you an amazing day too. What the hell, Bing Yao? What? Okay, what's going on? Come and get an astro chart reading. I want to look at that. So, Doralyn, are you here? Are you still here, Doralyn? Now, and then what's going to be really, really interesting is in April 25th this year. This year, you are going, like, starting from April this year, right? You're going to start a new 7-year cycle where you are going to be completely, I don't know what it is, but there's going to be a lot of like very interesting, there's going to be a transformation to do with who you are and what you do and how you see yourself and how you communicate. So I also feel like this year, where's your Mercury? Mercury's in the 7th house of Sagittarius. So this year, right, from April 25th, I think that you're going to find that you are just going to want to express. Oh, that's right. Come back in 5 minutes. Yeah, I can. Bing Yao, come in. Okay. Doralyn, let me know when you're back. Hi, Babes. We're doing a chat reading. So if you would like a chat reading, please come on in. Great. Thank you so much, Bing Yao. Bing Yao, can you let me check? Do I have your birth details? Bing Yao, can you DM me your birth details again? Oh my god, this table is like Okay. Oh my god. Okay, that's better. I'm like cold and hot and cold. What? YouTube HQ? I know. Okay. Bing Yao, okay, let's take a look. I'm gonna load your chat also. A new person. What's going on? I hope you're not cursed. You could have an attachment. That's true. That's okay. Are you back? Okay, great. Okay, Doralyn. Bing Yao, let me finish Doralyn's one. The staff said suddenly throw tantrum saying isolate her and steal her friend. Okay. Wow, that's so weird. Okay. What the hell? Okay. Okay, people are going xiao, so I will say that first. What's this? Hi, Mr. Ryman. This I'm doing an astrology tarot live. So I'm also live on TikTok, by the way, if that's what you're wondering. Oh. Okay, Bing Yao. Alright, so Doralyn. Oh my god. Ah! This is a great table, but damn, I just need to bring it closer to me. Okay, Doralyn. So Doralyn, okay, I need this fan to stop because I'm so warm. Okay, Doralyn, where did I? Okay, Doralyn. So in the next, honestly, in the next like 4 to this year, Doralyn, I just feel like Uranus is going to enter Gemini, which is going to affect your rising. So from April the 25th onwards, for the next 7 years, you are going to go through a whole identity transformation. I think there's going to be a lot of you're going to feel like a lot of how do I say start or stops to do with how you see yourself. You're gonna maybe it'll be like, okay, I'm like this, and then suddenly you're gonna be like, you know what? So then something will happen, and you're gonna be like, I don't want to be like this anymore. I'm gonna change. You are gonna be changing so much in the next 7 years. You will not recognize yourself, and you're gonna be transforming and changing for the better. I think for you, it's a lot to do with who you are, and you're gonna find ways to evolve. Ha- Hi, David Chan. Happy New Year. Goodbye. 新年快乐, David. Hi, David. So I think for you, it's going to be it's really, really cool and really important, I think, for you to really allow yourself to change. But you will be evolving in the next 5 years. So there's going to be I think there's going to be a lot of disruption. What I feel for you, Doralyn, is that starting this year, it's like you no longer want to play the role of the good daughter-in-law. You no longer want to play the role of just the good wife, just the good daughter. Suddenly you're like, I'm going to break free of what everyone thinks that I want to do, and I'm just going to be me. This is what I feel for you this year. And then now, this year you're going to have a lot of luck, in expressing yourself. This year, if you don't already, I don't know if you felt this energy, but if you have not already felt this energy of like, I want to express myself, I just want to say what I want to say, and I'm going to do what I'm going to do, you're going to feel it. This year is the year in all your relationships, you're like, I am not going to be what you want me to be. I'm just going to be who I want to be, and I'm going to say what I want to say. So, Darlene, for you, it's so good. You're going to have a lot of breakthroughs in your relationships, and I know that it's going to feel like a lot of people are used to you being like really nice, and people might be upset, but you know what? It's going to be so good for you. Don't worry, they'll get used to it. They will get used to the new you as long as you keep on having your boundaries. And then, so that in about the end of July, suddenly you're going to have a lot of luck to do with how you express and communicate yourself. So if you like if you're like on social media, or if you do anything that's about talking and communicating with people, your communication is going to get a big glow up. Also, maybe your relationship with your siblings is going to improve this year. Also, you could change your neighborhood. So if you are planning on BTOing or renting or whatever, by July, definitely around July, you should be finding something that you really like, and it's going to be great. You're going to really enjoy your surroundings. You might also be traveling, I don't know, short distance travel. You might go in for a short trip. Okay, then so that's going to be the big thing that's happening this year. So a lot is changing for you this year. I really, really feel it. There's a lot of breakthroughs happening. Now, you want to ask Tarot about your relationship wise, your husband, and financial. Okay, are you here, darling? No plan so far. Yeah, good. No need to make plans. No need to make plans so far to travel. But this year, I think for you, much more than a long trip like to Europe, you might just be going to Malaysia. But it'll be nice, like Bali or Malaysia. Short term travel trips. Okay. Okay, so let's go your relationship with your husband. What is Oh, interesting. Yeah, it's really good. It's a really good time for that. Yeah, short-term travel, very good. Okay, okay, there's something to do with money. Are there a lot of Is your husband a good provider? Who is worried about money? I see that there's a lot of things coming up with money and like your relationship with your husband. Money, there's a lot of scarcity maybe. Someone's worried. And sometimes I think that maybe I don't know. I just feel like maybe there's been a loss of really understanding what the bigger picture is. Is this true? I think relationship with your husband, y'all need to remember the big picture and not get lost in the tiny details. And not get, yeah, I'm worried about money. Yeah, you need to stop blocking. Don't block. So, how do you feel about your husband? Is he a good provider? How does your husband feel about money? Because there's this energy of maybe you feel like, I don't know whether you feel like he actually quit his full time job a couple. Yeah, okay lah. Part of you, are you mad at him or you annoyed? I think there's a part of you that feels not fair, is it? Someone feels that something is not fair, not balanced. Be honest with yourself. It's okay if that's how you feel. That's okay. I just feel like the tension there's tension to do with money, and I think there's something that you feel about his choice about quitting his job and working part-time, and it's impacting you lah. Yeah, and you know what, it's not fair. To be honest, it's not fair. He should be. I think that's really legit. You need to sit him down and tell him that ah. I think this year, right, this year I think you got to be really straight up with him. Tell him I love you but bitch, no, absolutely not. Let me tell you something, right? Is this the kind of husband that you want? Is this what you want him to be in 5 years' time? Yeah, to be honest, everything you're paying now, honestly, okay, let me tell you something. A man who is cannot provide, right? You cannot tahan. You need to have a big talk with him. You need to stop paying for things. I know you're married, but to be honest, right? His life too good already. It's eating you up inside. I can feel it. Low key, you're sick of it actually. And honestly, it's not good for. I did talk to him. What did he say? What kind of husband do you want? Tell me. You need a provider. You want a provider husband. I mean, okay, this year, right? If he doesn't step up, then you have to apply some pressure lah. He, what is this man doing You know, I think you should just stop paying for things. Stop paying for things. I know. Oh. He lazy really. You're too good. Okay, babe, you're too good to him. I want to be real honest with you. A guy who go part-time in the job, right? And someone doesn't help out with the housework. He might be cheating on you. I don't know. I'm not prepared to say if he is or not. Okay, if you found out that he's cheating on you, what will you do? I mean, you have kids. What do you want? What do you want for your life, I guess? What do you want for your life and what are you willing? I know, I know. I guess the universe is what I'm feeling for you. The universe is saying you need to really, the first thing is, right, you need to work on yourself. How do you feel about yourself actually? Because how you feel about yourself will directly impact how he treats you. Because sometimes we talk about like what we want the man to do, but if you treat yourself like a queen, he will have no choice but to treat you like a queen, or he'll get the fuck out. So the question is, right, how much you feel you're worth? Because if you feel like, it's kind of like, for me, right, if like, and I know a lot of women, like, if a man, it's like, if a man is like, if he stops providing and bringing bread to the table, plus he doesn't do exactly, you care about more. This is why this has happened. I'm not blaming you, but what I'm saying is you have allowed this to happen. Because when you care for more people, other people more than yourself, they will always they will take advantage of you. And it's not in a bad way, but they have so much benefit from you. Why would they will just walk all over you because they can. People are like that. We do not cherish what we did not have to work for. You need to stop. Firstly, okay, now you need to care about yourself more. This is going to be the year where it's time for you to care more about yourself than other people. You need to love yourself more. Because the reason why he is doing this is because the reason why he's doing that is because he believes he can get away with it. He probably thinks that you can just provide and you're never going to leave him because you need him. This, like, honestly, when it gets to this stage, like, I know so many women that if a guy stopped providing and didn't do the housework, they would be like, get the fuck out. No, there's no way in how that man would ever for a minute think about doing that. Why? Because that they knew, right? If they stop bringing bread to the table, right, the woman's gonna go. Why? Because she doesn't need him. So I guess also, do you need him? Like, I know it's so hard when you're in a relationship, but the fundamentals of independence never change, no matter when you're dating or you're married also. But the most important thing for you is you need to start caring and loving yourself, like really loving and accepting yourself and being, I am good enough, I am strong enough, I can do it alone. I think for you, right, you are very capable. You are here to, this year is going to be, that's why I say this year is going to be big for you. I think this year is going to be a year where you say, I am not putting up with this shit anymore. If this is how it's going to be, I would rather be alone. So I know you want to work it out. I'm not saying you can't work it out. You can train him back. But the only way that you're going to train, when a guy is like this, when a guy has become like this, especially after married already, right? For him, game over. He thinks he no need to try. You got to crack the whip. You cannot, you don't need to tell him that you're going to leave, but your actions need to show. So, how do we whip our husbands back into shape? You need to start being unavailable for him. Stop paying for him. Stop. If you keep on paying for him, he will never have any incentive to make more money. Why? Because he thinks you're his mother. How's your sex life? Are you having sex? No, probably not, right? He thinks you're mommy. The first thing I want you to do is stop paying for him so much. The more you pay for him, I'm gonna tell you something. The more you pay for him, he will never none. Okay, yeah, there we go. Babe, you have become his mother. So now you need to stop mothering him, stop babying him, and start being a wife, not a mom. Stop paying for him. You're not his mother. You are his wife. He should be paying for you. Stop paying for him because if you're going to pay for him, where will he ever be incentivized to go and earn money? He took a part-time job because he knows you're going to pay for him. What the fuck? Second thing is, I want you to start doing things on your own and doing things without him. And don't tell him what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like go out for a movie by yourself or go and do something for yourself, but don't tell him what you're doing. Start acting a little bit more like you're single. You know what's going to whip a guy into shape? The minute he feels like you have tapped out of the relationship. Then you watch him come running back. Start going out, and when he's out, stop texting him, where are you? In fact, when he goes out, I want you, and then when he comes home, he needs to see that it's like you need to make him wonder what you've been up to. So when he goes out for long periods of time and don't say anything, you should go out too. You should just go out with your friends. Honestly, put on a sexy dress, makeup, and go out with your friends. Don't tell him where you're going. And then when he comes back and he's like, where have you been? You just be like, oh, just went out with some friends. Which friends? Oh, you don't. Oh, just some new friends. You need to flip the script on this narrative. If not, I'm telling you, your relationship, you are going to have a man child and you are not going to take it, and then it's going to be. He will go angry, and then what does he do when he's angry? Hey Punawanti, how are you? He gets angry. Yeah, he doesn't care for now. Keep on doing it. Hi Kani, he gets angry. What does he do when he's angry? I'm going to tell you something, this guy. He's awful. You really want to work it out? Why? He also just goes quiet. This is not a good guy, babe. I hate to break it to you, but is it really working? Is this relationship work? Let him shout. Oh my god, yeah, sorry. I've been working so much, haven't been able to go live, but I'm back today. Well, let him shout. When he shouts, just leave the room. When he shouts, leave the room, leave him, and tell him, I'm not going to engage with you until you calm down. Leave the room. You have to teach him. You have to whip him into shape. But I don't know if this guy can be whipped into shape really. If he just goes quiet and he doesn't chase after you, right? It's done lah, babe. Honestly, do you want to know what I think? If I were you, and I say this with understanding that it's not easy. If I were you, I'd leave him. Or I would say, I want to take a break. Go on a break. Don't waste your time. If you really want to whip into shape, ask him, say, let's take a break, separate. Take a break for a month. Not separate lah. Take a break. What's the point? How can you work it out with a guy like this? Yeah, hi, no filter boss. Oh my god, no filter boss. Yeah, someone will treat her better. This guy stopped working full time and switched to part-time work, and he doesn't do housework, and she pays for everything. And when she stops paying for it, he gets angry and he shouts at her. This guy cannot really, I'm telling you. He's awful. No. No chance. And you honestly need to almost leave him. Tell him you want a break and then go and like this one, I don't know. I don't think you can unless you do something drastic, right? He's not gonna change his ways. There's no point. I know but it's hard, you're married, I get it. I mean, I can't even imagine. But I don't know what to tell you. This kind of guy, your son loves him. He's not gonna be what use is a father who can't even provide for his son? Do you want your son to grow up like that also? Your son can still see him and can still love him. You don't need to be together with him for your son to love him. What example do you want your son to learn? If you want the son to learn to be like daddy, you know, babe, it's done. I mean, I don't know what to say to you lah. He sounds so terrible. He changed just after you get married. Babe, this is the year. This year, I tell you, this year I'm telling you, okay? I give you 4 months. In 4 months' time, I guarantee you, you are going to balza already. Why don't yeah. Tell him to get his shit together. Hey, you're paying everything already anyway. You're supporting the whole family. Kick him out. Tell him not to come back until he's got his life together. And if he doesn't, then he was never going to do it anyway. Do you want to keep on? Do you want to be supporting a date weight for the rest of your life? Oh, does it? I don't know if that's true. Yeah, whatever. Honestly, couple of days, not even months. Thank you so much, No Filter Boss. That's why. He doesn't change because there are no consequences. Why do people? Because you're still with him. He thinks that honestly, he thinks you're never going to leave him. Because you care about everyone else more than you care about him. This is the year to put yourself first, babe. I can't. Also, if you didn't have to pay for him, would you be in a better financial position? Hi, Jessie. I would love to read for you. I'm doing paid readings. Are you in New Zealand or in Singapore? No chance. I'm going to be real. I'm going to be honest with you. This man is not good. He's terrible. You are not going to be able to take it. Yeah. So why are you with him? For your son? Does your son want to see his mother angry? Does his son want to be? Your son will be happier. Your son can still see. He can still see. He can still see his. The son can still see his father. It's not like you're being like. And guess what? Your son will be much happier when you're happier. Your finances will be much better. Okay, great. Bitch, I don't know why you're with this man. He's literally offering you nothing. Ashish, what's good? Life is good. Of course. He's dragging you down, girl. No. I would kick his ass to the curb. Leave him. Leave him and see if he can turn his life back around and take him back. The back of my beautiful hair? Sure. It's time, babe. It's time. I'm telling you, you can have a really good life. You could have a good life. You can meet a much better man. But first, I need you to start loving and caring about yourself. Think about your finances. Also, I want to tell you something, right? The planet of luck, right, has been in the part of your chart, your financial part of your chart since last June. So I was going to say your finances should be doing really well. But if it's not doing well, that means that there's a block. So imagine how much more money you could have. Krish, okay, wait, I want to talk about this too. I want to give advice too. Okay, Krish, come. What's your advice? Tell us. It's crazy, right? I just think it's xiao. And also there's a guy on my YouTube live also, No Filter Boss, who I love. Okay, the summary is this person, Darlin's husband, treated her really nice, and the minute she married him, he changed. He quit his full-time job, dropped to a part-time job. He went full-time to part-time, refuses to help out with the housework, and then when she stops paying for stuff, right, he gets angry and he shouts at her. What does he offer you? What benefit does he bring to your life? Yeah, leave. Actually, what benefit does? Can you tell me? Actually, Dorothy, tell me can you tell me what benefit does he actually bring to your life, apart from the fact that you are not alone? But it's hard. She has a son, but you know what? Your son will be so much happier. When mommy's happy, son is happy, and you know what? Your son will probably say to you one day. Yeah, I'm sorry, but you should not even take him back, even if he changes. I think you're done. To be honest, emotionally you're done really. You kind of know it, right? I think you know already. You can't sustain. Yeah. I think you're ready. I mean, Dorlin, just put yourself first. This is the year that you do it. This can be a very, very, very good year for you. This is the year where you remember how I said you tell everyone, fuck it. This is who I am, this is what I'm doing. And you either wow. Correct, right? So now he's done, I don't know what, but he's done the math, right? And he's decided that he doesn't need to work so much because he's a financial advisor and he dropped to part-time. That means one thing. He thinks he thinks that you are the best. You are his best asset. But he's treating you like a bank. Yeah, and the financial advisor is making you pay for everything, correct? Kena sign this guy. Leave him. No point. No point. Leave him. You can have a really fantastic year. He's leeching off you. And he's literally draining your best energy. Babe, you're younger than me. You're still young, you know. Don't let him take the best years of your youth. Hi, Matthew. You're still young. You're still beautiful. You're still young. You're so beautiful. You have a whole life ahead of you. And you could have the money to travel if you weren't with this guy. Yeah, think hard about it. What does he actually bring? The question is, right, how is this guy, document everything. But also, what benefits does this, I want you to make a list of all the benefits he brings to your life and a list of all the disadvantages. Oh, this makes so much sense. Yep, time to leave. And girl, we get out of there. And then the next, I really want you to work on love. You need to work on loving yourself. If you don't work on loving yourself and actually loving and accepting yourself and working on how you feel about yourself, the next guy you will attract will be like that. But let's start here. We'll be here with you every step of the way. I've got so much to say about self-love and self-respect, but babe, you can do it. I believe in you. Okay, I gotta do Bing Yao's reading now. Bing Yao, are you here? Okay, last call if anyone would like to get a reading. Bing Yao. Dorlin, oh my god. I'm sending you so much love and strength because I'm looking at your chart, Dorlin, and I really think that you're gonna have an amazing year. You could have a great year. This could be a truly amazing transformational year about it for you. So, and I really want you to make use of it. I want you to make use of the love and the money that's coming to you and the glow up. No wonder the next 7 years. Great. It's time to evolve and transform. Life can be very good for you. You can change your life. Your life can change. And you can be with someone who is a provider, who loves you, and you can feel great about yourself. It's in your future if you choose. It's in your future if you choose to accept it. Okay, yeah, come back anytime, by the way. Come back. Please update me. I love, and if you feel alone and you feel like it's hard, come back and we will walk with you. Yeah lah, but she needs time. I know lah. Of course, Krish lah. Of course, it's very easy to say that, right? It's so clear cut, but sometimes, she just needs a push. Okay, Bing Yao. Bing Yao, let's go. Oh my god, Bing Yao, what's going on? Gemini. Krish, how are you? How's life? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, actually, Krish, easier said than done, but leeching off financially cannot really. This one cannot. This one is like scum of the earth, Oh my god, Bing Yao, Pisces rising. Okay, Bing Yao, what is going on? Aquarius. Yes, okay, I can understand why. Still into property investment. Great. But yeah, Krish, lah. Krish is true. Krish, you know guys like that, right? Hi Malika, love from Pakistan. Hi Malika. Hi Simone. Hi Simone. I'm trying to close a land acquisition. Oh, very good. Very, very good. Wonderful. You know what they say, ABC, always be closing. Okay, Bing Yao, the reason, okay. Yes, so Bing Yao, the reason why your health is getting all of a sudden is because what has been going on mental health wise for you. So have you maybe been a bit of a shit magnet? Like manifesting, like if you haven't been feeling good and you feel like bad things always are happening to you, you're manifesting it. Yeah, have you been a bit of a shit magnet? Because I want to say that it's just the stars, but it's more like, yes, it's the stars. Basically, wow, why you wow? Oh, BPDX. Ha 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 ha. BPDX can. Okay, so the reason why things are happening is because you're kind of you're attracting shit. So you need to completely turn it around. It's hard. I mean, I have also been in times where my healer has been like, blah, blah. Yes, so you are manifesting it. So, Bing Yao, I think the most important thing for you, firstly, is you need to clean yourself. You need to get clean. You need to start. Okay, can you name 3 things? What is working for you? Cold reading. Is it just read you now? Keeping out. The first thing is you need to start cleansing us. My work, family, and money. Great. Those are things working for you. I want you to write some letters, Bing Yao. Okay, the first thing I want you to write is a thank you letter to the universe for all the good things you are experiencing. No, cleansing, no. I mean, I would like to send you to my healer, but I don't think she's taking new clients. Becoming unsure, I do. Cleansing, I think that you need to go and walk in nature. Oh my god, Krish, you are so lovely. BPDX. She probably didn't. I think for you, I want you to write. No, actually, you can go temple, but what's better is you need to start a meditation practice 5 minutes a day. 5 minutes a day, I want you to work with the mirror. Okay? You really need to, 5 minutes a day, you need to sit in front of the mirror in your birthday suit, and you need to start talking to yourself and saying, you're amazing and I love you. And you need to do it every single day. It's like you're meditating. Hi, becoming Anshul. I'm so sorry. I don't do free reads. I can't. My spirits don't allow me to. But I'm sending you so much love. You have to sit in front of the mirror. And then I was so resistant before. Yeah. You probably, of course, who doesn't have resistance, but you keep on doing it. Keep on doing it. You have to, it's like you don't feel like it, you have to make yourself. The second thing that you need to do is you need to write a forgiveness letter to yourself. Yeah. It's like that. That's how we all start. Do you think, you know what? I'm so beautiful, but I used to hate my mirror. I used to be like, ugh. But I changed. I changed the way I saw myself. And I was like that also. My healer told me put 5-minute timer on your phone. She said it's not so easy. Wow, Krish K. Okay. You no choice. You have to. Because you don't manifest what you want. You manifest what you are. Yeah, it is difficult. You're right. It is difficult. This is some of the most difficult work that you will ever do in your life. I'm not going to lie. It's difficult. But you have to do it. Hold on. I need to get a cable. Where's my cable? Oh no. I need to find this cable. Is this the cable that I need? I need a special cable right now. Where is it? But this is the most important one. Some of the most important work you will ever do because you see, right? We don't manifest what we want. We truly manifest what we are. So I know it's difficult, and it was difficult for me, but you can do it. Because when you change the way you feel about yourself, you will start attracting different. You trust me a lot. Oh, thank you, Bob. Look, I used to be like you. To be honest, not like you, but I also used, and sometimes I will be honest with you. Sometimes I find myself going through periods of time where I don't even realize that I've started manifesting bad things, and then I would break out in rash. I'll get angry. And then my healer would take and she would shake me and she says, Amanda, you need to start working on yourself. Don't be a shit magnet. She would take and she shake me. And then I have no choice. And when I go back, and then usually it starts to happen when I haven't been doing my mirror work. And then when I go back to the mirror, of course I go back to the mirror and then it's a bit like, resistance. I'm like, what do I have to do this? But then I tell myself, Amanda, because your body is stressed, it's actually your nervous system. The reason why, from your chart, right? The reason why you see, right? We just had, okay, let me explain, right? We just had a solar eclipse in Aquarius. Now, when a solar eclipse happens, it is very intense energy. It's like boom, you know what I mean? And it will reveal, the solar eclipse, right, will have like sudden endings. It will just amplify. So that's why they say things will suddenly happen. It's like suddenly pauza and things will speed up. The reason why is because, right, and the reason why your health is because Aquarius is the house opposite your health house. It's your mental health. And Jupiter, which is the planet of luck but also expansion, right, is there. So basically the solar eclipse went into your mental health and went boom, especially with your Jupiter there. Jupiter is the planet of luck, but it is also an expander. Good, 好的坏的 good or bad, right, it will like boom. So if you are thinking very good things, right, Jupiter will come in and be like, wow. But if you're thinking bad things, it will also come in and be like, wow, So you have to be very, very careful. The what you think is the most important. Did you watch that video about Eileen Gu? Did you see that video that Eileen Gu, the Olympic skier? Oh my god, yes, Krish. Oh my god. I don't wanna I probably won't start up in Singapore, but I would love to hook you up with someone maybe who does want to get into business. Do you want to invest in a coffee business? Would you like to bring actually yeah, Krish, would you like to bring some amazing coffee to Singapore actually from New Zealand? I've got a friend who's an amazing coffee roast. They've got a really great brand. Oh yeah, okay, great. Yeah, can. I mean, yeah. I would love, oh my god, are you gonna take a business trip out to New Zealand anytime soon? I would love to introduce you to these people. Oh my god, Krish. Thank you becoming Anshu. So the Winter Olympics, yeah. The girl Eileen Gu, she was like, you can literally control how you think. She talks. Can you okay, wait. Let me find. I want to link you the video. She did an amazing let me find the video. So how she talks about herself is how you need to also talk. Is there currently a cafe in New Zealand? Yes, there's many cafes. When you say a cafe, you mean like what we have so actually New Zealand's food scene is quite good, but there is no dedicated Singapore cuisine.
The reason I was late is that supposed to be a rude question.
Okay.
But do you think before you speak? Because you answer questions.
Okay. Bing Yao. Oh, my friend. No, he's looking to open a cafe. No, he's doing pop-ups. Hold on, I'm trying to send this to Bing Yao. He does very successful pop-ups and he's looking to open. But he's very business minded. So he's about to his brand Krish, can you DM me, please? Can you DM me? I'll send you I'll send you I'll send you on Instagram their brand. But I would love to take his beans to Singapore. I would love for his beans to reach Singapore is why. It's called Eternal Coffee. And I think that his beans are really beautiful. Would love to bring the beans to Singapore. He actually already shipped some beans to DM me on TikTok. Yep, he actually already ships beans over to San Francisco. There's a San Fran cafe that buys from him and they sell. It's specialty coffee. Bing Yao, are you back? Did you drop off, Bing Yao? Cool. Okay, great. So for you, Bing Yao, right? I've just sent you this video of Eileen Gu. She's great. For you, literally. So what happens is, right? Actually, this is a big year for your health. Now, your health could be amazing and fantastic this year. In fact, right, if you work hard on yourself from now until July, your health can do a 360-degree turn. Hello, Simone. How are you? Nobody thinks before this. Dallas. Oh, you don't like Eileen? I love Eileen. So this year could be an amazing year for you. You could literally you can turn it around 360 your health. But you have to work very hard because everything that is happening in your health, right, is because it's in your mental health. Because you see, this is in your chart, right? This is your mental health area, and opposite is your health, is your body and your health, like your truly your health. So so this year, remember how I said we're going to have a lot of energy on this axis. So anything that happens here will also be a result of here. Anything that happens here will also be a result of this. So that's why I said your health is very important this year. Um, Now, also, okay, it's time. I know, but you know what? My healer, my healer has cured. She has helped. She has healed someone of bipolar also. But it's through a lot of healing, a lot of healing, a lot of self love work. A lot of mental illness has its roots in spiritual illness. I'm not saying it's the same thing, but what I'm saying is, yeah, let this be the year. This is the year that could change everything. This is the year that's going to change everything for you. This year, if you work hard on yourself, you can find that your mental illness heals and cures itself because you start to love and you start to accept yourself. And you start to feel grounded. You start to, instead of dissociating, you start to associate with who you are, you know? A lot of mental illness comes from a dissociation with ourselves. Experience, learn or teach, basically. Yeah, that's it, Dallas. It truly is. But and when I talk to people who have a lot of mental health problems, I do tell them you got to work with your psychologist, but you have to work spiritually as well. Work with your therapist and work also spiritually. You can work with your therapist, but if you're not working spiritually, you will only ever be treating the mental part of it, not the spiritual part of it. So for you, what's going on is I really feel like, yeah, it's a lot. So and because the energy is so crazy, it probably has been impacting your mental health. So also I want to say, like, it's not just you, the experience, the energy is crazy and your body needs to get used to it. So I really want you to be kind to your body. What are the ways in which you, like, for you this year, you need to be so kind to your body, okay? Celebrate your body, nourish it. Thank you so much, Krish K. I'll send it to you. Can I link you? Great. Krish, I'll message you after the live, okay? That sounds so cool. Yeah, I would love to link you guys up. You guys would probably do like a Zoom or something. I don't know. I mean, I'm just thinking out loud for him, but I want him to bring his beans to Singapore. I don't know how much he's looking for. I have no idea because I'm not across his numbers. I'm just across his vision, his wider vision. So me linking him up with you would really just be like a blind, like not blind. He's a really good friend of mine. It would just be really to link you guys up to kind of like talk and see like if your values align and things like that. But yeah. So yeah, me too. Accepting and embracing. So being out for you, I think that you have to treat your body so well and you have to treat you so well because everything this year, oh, hold on. Everything you do this year depends on it. Okay, hold on. Ooh. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. Oh, okay, YouTube, sorry. The audio has just gone different. Yep, sorry. Oh, I see. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, no, I need a splitter. That's interesting. Okay. All right. This is on 10%. God, I audio changing, guys. I'm sorry. Can you hear me? Okay, I'm on 10% on my iPad. Oh. Okay, Bing Yao. All right, so okay, I'm on 10% battery. Okay, I can just plug that in. That's not a problem. But I've got my Rode plugged into this. Okay, so and I need to go and sleep. So yeah, I just feel like for you, Bing Yao, right? Let me just draw some cards for you. For you, okay, Bing Yao, for you, this is a very important year because the universe has work for you to do. The universe is like, you were hoping for some romance. Okay, bitch, I'm gonna tell you one thing. 7, Leo, Virgo. Okay, I want to tell you something. Oh my day. Oh my god, Crystal, hi. Hi, Palpe, how are you? Okay, I want to tell you something. If you don't change how you feel about yourself, the thing is you can have romance. But what kind of romance you want? Because if you like, I want for you, but like you don't work on yourself, right? Then you will attract the kind of guy. Honestly, you attract the kind of guy that is equal to your worst insecurities. This is the problem. I feel like I need to put it this way to everyone because it's true. When I guess we only ever attract a guy, you see, right? We attract the kind of guy that we think that we are worth. So, what we think we are worth is akin to our worst insecurities, right? What we think we are worth is not reflected in our in our best securities, right? Like I wish. Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't it be great if if what we thought we worth was always the best, like was based off on the best that we think about ourselves. But no, what we think we're worth is actually based on the worst we think about ourselves. So the better you think about yourself, you know what I mean? That means yeah, it's so true, right, Elisa? We attract the best guys when we're happy and healthy and positive. But we really attract the worst guys, right? And actually sometimes it's also like the secret insecurities. Sometimes also these guys are also sent to test us, right? So we think that we're okay, and then this guy comes along, and then we get crazy about him, and then all the worst insecurities come out, which means that we don't love ourselves. Then it shows us, oh, on the surface okay, but under the surface inside here. Oh my god, look who just joined. Elisha, oh my god. Elisha, you here? I just want to tell Elisha what I just said. It's such an interesting proposition. So what I'm trying to say is, oh my god, Elisha, I just came up with a really great yeah, Dallas. There's no yeah. Of course not. Oh my god, Elisha. I just want to tell you, I just summed up a principle. The kind of guys that we attract. No, that's okay. I also haven't been on live, so I'm so glad. We attract the kind of guy. The kind of guy that we attract, right, is always equivalent to our worst insecurities. Think about that. Whatever you're worst insecure about is the kind of guy that you attract. I wish then I say I wish it wasn't true. I wish that the kind of guy that we attract is like how we feel about ourselves at our best. But actually, no. The kind of guy we attract is like definite. Like I wish the kind of guy we attract is actually what we deeply feel insecure about. Like it reflects our state, what we're most insecure about. Man, imagine if it was the other way around. Wouldn't life be so good? Oh my god. Wouldn't it be so much easier? Then we wouldn't have to work on ourselves. We just have to feel good about ourselves every 2 days, like every 2 months. But unfortunately, it's the other way around. So what I'm trying to say for you, Binya, also is that to attract a really great guy, you gotta work on yourself. If not, and the thing is, you can attract, but the quality of who and what you attract is completely dependent on your insecurities or your securities, so to speak, or how you feel about yourself. So ah, I know. I look. I also wish. Wouldn't it be great? I wish it would have been so great. So Yeah. Anyway, Bing Yao, for you, right? Look, this year, I'm not saying this year you can't. What I'm saying, you can. You can attract. You can attract. You want to attract, you can. Very easy. You can have romance. But good versus bad romance is the question. This year you can 200% have romance. I don't doubt it. But what kind of romance you want? So Bing Yao, for you, I really feel now this year, right? It's time to do. I really got the cards. You need to make a choice. What are you? You need to commit. You got to be all in. You got to be all in for yourself. And King of Wands, Bing Yao, this year is big for you. Yeah, you work on your health. You have to be all in on you. You have to commit to you this year and putting yourself, your health, and your well being first. Let me tell you, this is the year that can change everything for you. And also, there's some big opportunities coming for you in the second half of this year. So the universe is kind of like, bitch, look after yourself, because when the opportunities come, I don't want you to be, you want to be in the best state to say yes. I want you to be like, yes, bitch. I don't want you to be like, I don't know if I can or I can't. And then, my health, I'm so tired. I don't know how to take it. When the opportunity, imagine the biggest opportunity come to you, and then now your health like that, how? Part of you be like, hey, damn, I don't know if I can handle it. I want you, when the you need to prepare. Yeah, thanks, Dallas. You need to prepare, because bitch, this year is going to be big. But I don't want for you to fumble the opportunities coming your way. So please, 5 minutes every single day. This is my secret sauce, okay? This is the secret to my sauce. When I don't do my mirror work, that's when shit goes down. So this year I really commit. I commit to it. Okay, I don't want this to die. Okay, BPDX, are you here? Bing Yao, I'm very excited for you looking at your astrology chart. Now, it's very interesting because Bing Yao, right now, for the next month, we are going to have a Mercury retrograde. And this is, when Mercury retrogrades, it's actually a course correction. Mercury is correcting our course. For you, do you know where it's correcting your course in your chart? It's in who you are and who you believe you can be. So, Bing Yao, I want you to, it's actually who you believe you can be. It's not just who you are, but who you believe you can be and you will be. Hi, Dallas. Yes, I'd love to do an astrology chart. They're paid readings. So let me link you where it is. So I want you to write a letter that says, I want you to write okay, Bing Yao, I want you to write a letter from your future self in 1 year's time to yourself now. And I want you to, in the letter, I want you to be like, hey Bing Yao, how are you? Happy New Year, 恭喜发财, 新年. Remember, this is the year of the horse. Everything is speeding up. I want you to be like, 恭喜发财，新年快乐, okay? 恭喜发财，新年快乐. These are all the amazing, I want you to talk about all the amazing things that happen, but most importantly, I want you to tell yourself, be like, oh my God, like, I want you to be like, this is who you are now, and write down. Yeah. So no, you're going to write to yourself from the future you, and I want you to progress. I want you to tell yourself all the amazing things, or like who you have become. You are someone that takes care of their health. You're someone that loves themselves so much. You can be like, you do mirror work every single day, whatever it is you want, as if but it's not as if it's already happening, as if it's already happened. So you need to write from, next year Bing Yao to current year Bing Yao. This is you programming yourself, but I want you to focus on who you are and what you think is possible. Like, yes, I want you to think about what you want to. Yes, I want you to think about what you want to. I want you to, of course, you want to think about all the external things you're manifesting, but the most important thing is, it's how you feel and who you are. Do you know, it's like people always say, oh, I want to have a lot of money, but they never say that I want to have a lot of money. I want to, it's like I have a lot of money and I'm so happy with the way I made it, and I'm amazing at saving. I love the money. I love nourishing the money. It's like I want the boyfriend, but then they don't say I'm with someone who's amazing and treats me well, and I feel like I deserve it, and I am the boss in the relationship. Yeah, it's not just be grateful, it's just like the state. It's kind of like, it's like we name the thing, but we don't think about how we want to feel when we have it. We're like, oh, I will feel happy, but we don't think about who are we? What is the kind of person that we are when we get the thing? Do you know what I mean? What's my wind? What do you mean my wind? Hi there, Stefan. I don't understand what do you mean by wind? Does that make sense? So think about who you are. It's like when I think about Amanda in the future, Amanda in the future is really good at budgeting. She sticks to a budget because she knows that the budget is the key. So, she loves budgeting and she loves sticking to a budget. The Amanda and you know what? I used to do this. I used to be like, oh my God, one day the successful Amanda, she's going to like eat really healthily at home. And I couldn't ever imagine. Let me tell you something. I couldn't ever imagine um not eating like a main carb at home. And so I thought the only situation in which I would ever like be able to just like eat, I guess, like really high veggies and protein is if I had an opportunity, like a shoot that I just needed to be so strong and I just needed to feel my body for performance. And so I was starting to try, but I was like, oh, when Amanda's the actor, this is how she's going to be eating and this is what she's going to be doing in a day. And guess what? I started really trying to cut down on too much carbs, and not too much carbs is I'm still having carbs, but I was trying to really increase my veggie intake. And as I was doing that, guess what? I got cast in a show where where actually when I didn't eat properly, I was hungry on stage and I made mistakes. So from then on, I started eating really clean. And you know what? It has changed my habits to this day. So now, and the thing is, I used to think that eating healthy was like depriving myself, but it's not. When I go out, I eat whatever I want. But when I eat at home, and I have learned how to cook such amazing, really good, nutritious meals. The fact that when I eat out too much, right, I crave eating at home. I crave, but I kind of realized that the kind of person I wanted to be was someone who really craved healthy food. So instead of being like, I want to eat whatever I want, I just thought, no, the kind of person I want to be is someone who craves healthy food. How much better would that be? Then I'm not battling with myself all the time. And I really am moving in that now. So that was a really cool experiment that I did that has really changed my life. Okay, I need to plug in. Okay, BPDX, are you here? Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense to you. So yeah, what I'm saying is you can really change your life. By the way, the audio is gonna change, and I know it's not gonna be as nice as it usually is. But if I want to stay on the live, yeah. So yes, okay. We're taking this out the mic out. Sorry, it's gonna be the normal mic. Yeah. How is the audio? Not as nice, right? It's okay. I need to buy a splitter, which means I can charge my phone and at the same time. Can y'all still hear me? Is it okay, the audio? Yeah, so I want you to think about who you can be. Bing Yao, you can be anyone. So you want a boyfriend? What is the kind of girl that has a good boyfriend? Think about all the girls that don't, that has a boyfriend eating out of her hand. It's the kind of girl who doesn't give a fuck about her guy. Then he chase after her all the time. Good lah. What's my weight? I think you're asking me how much I lift. I can lift 92.5 kg, my deadlift max. I can squat 80, I think 85 is my max, and I'm benching 40 kg for four sets of 6 reps. My PB deadlift is 92 and a half for 6 reps, by the way. 5 reps, sorry. Okay lah, single friends, it's fine. I think that's... Stefan, did you understand that? Oh yeah, I am. You lift what? Yeah, I'm 92 and a half kg. That's my max. 92 and a half. What's my weight on the scale? It doesn't really matter. I don't see why that's relevant to this conversation. Stefan? Yeah, 92. I've been lifting 80. Stefan, how much do you weigh on the scale? Can I lift you? I think I can lift you, right? How much do you weigh? I can probably lift you. Yeah, and lifting changed the way I saw myself. You know, Bingel, you should get into weightlifting. It's really great. Strength training has completely changed my life. Stefan, why aren't you telling me your weight? I think I can lift you, Stefan. I can probably lift you, right? Can I lift you, Stefan? How much can you... Sorry, Stefan, how much do you weigh on the scale? And how much can you lift, Stefan? Actually, that's what I want to know. Hey, Div... What, I can lift you? Yeah, I can lift you. I love it. No, 92 and a half, 92 and a half. Almost. You never go to the gym. I know. That's why you're asking me these questions. I don't know why you want to know how much I weigh. Like, why do you need to know how much I weigh? Does it matter? Why does it matter? You can, I believe. Yeah, I probably can. Another 2.5 kg. Stefan, you never go to the gym and then you're asking how much I weigh? Why? Why do you need to know, babe? I think it's much more important how much I lift. Oh, oh my God, Bing Yao. Stefan wants to know if his heart can carry me. I know. Well, if you're asking how much I weigh, I doubt you can carry. But I think the heart too weak. Yeah, a little bit, right? Oh my God, I love it. Yeah, so I can lift. And you know what? Lifting changed the way I felt about myself completely. Like, it's kind of like when people call, like, no one calls me fat ever. And no one sees me as fat, actually. Do you know, like, all my friends, like, friends and guys are just like, they just see me as strong. No one sees me as, like, fat. Everyone's like, you're amazing. Yeah. Yeah, actually, do you have Instagram? If you follow me on Instagram, then you will be able to, I often post my weightlifting videos on Instagram. Oh my God, serendipity. Oh, yeah, no, I know he thinks I'm overweight, but he never goes to he just admitted he doesn't go to the gym. But it's so funny because I'm just like, why are people who don't go to the gym obsessed with how much other people weigh? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's because they are obsessed with how much, like, I'm just like, yeah, the muscles. Oh, I love it. My traps. I think the craziest thing is my traps, So I guess, I always feel like the neck. I know that my neck is crazy. Oh my God, Elisha, thank you so much. But I just feel like it has completely changed how I feel about myself. you know, like part of the self-love journey. But I had to love myself before I lift. I started doing the mirror work before I went to the gym, by the way, before I lifted weights. So it's part of the mirror work. And then I was like, Amanda, you're so beautiful. Yeah, it was so crazy. Babe, I lifted like, I can lift 92.5 kg. How much can, Divi? But why does it need to feel like I work out? Like, I don't feel the need to tell people I work out until someone does that, because I know that I work out and I know I look so good. And everyone who knows me is like, bitch, you strong. When you see me in real life, you know. You are just like, you know what I mean? Hi, Sherry. I'm so good. How are you? Yeah. And then, how many calories did I eat? Don't know. I don't count calories. I don't count calories. Yeah, you need to do. Speaking of which, didn't you meet a cute guy at the gym that day you told us? Which one? Oh, you mean the guy who's the guy who dropped his AirPods under my car? He's cute, but he's a dumb now. Yeah, I saw him at the gym and we had a thing. People eat food, yeah lah. I don't know. They're just trolls on YouTube, which is I think is really funny. Hi, Maximily. Oh my god. He was telling me, this guy was telling me that he was so funny. He was telling me that yeah, this guy who I met at the gym, he was just like, oh, I went to Korea. He went to go and get his skin done. And I was just like, okay, cool. Hi, I'm a Singaporean who lives in Auckland, New Zealand. So that was very funny. Yeah, he's very funny. So now all these guys talk to me at the gym. Thank you. Thank you. I know I look good. I appreciate your opinion. I also think I look good. Ken. Crystal, what's your read? Yeah. So yeah, this guy, he always just, he's cute. He's funny lah. But no, I'm much more into this guy who's a personal trainer. It's so funny. You know what, Stefan? Yeah, I would do it. How much you willing to pay for me to step on a scale at live? I'm not insecure about the scale. And yes, that's the point. Thank you, Divi's. Thank you. That is the point, right? That I feel like I look good. I'm not insecure about my weight. I just don't see why it's relevant. But hey, if you gave me 500 US dollars, I would step on a scale on live. I would do it. 500 US dollars. For 500 US dollars, I don't even, I will step on it. I'll do a full body composition workout. Like I can do a full body composition. I'd step on a full body composition scale for $500. Oh my god, Cherie, really? Amazing. Yeah, the weirder the better. Because people relate, right? You have to do it more. Yeah, people in Singapore are really judgy about that. 5K. I'm not looking for a feeder. I never was, but if you want to donate 500 US dollars to me to step on a scale, I will do it. Damn. Oh, Stefan wants to feed me. Oh, that's cute. No, I'm not really looking for a feeder. Yeah, no, to be honest, Singapore, right? Singapore beauty standards are really terrible. So, yeah, they're terrible. So, I mean, but the funny thing is now, yes, am I wearing a wedding dress? No, but I love that you think that. Huh? Previous tarot reading? What did the tarot reader say? Yeah. Okay, general read for Crystal. Cherie, what are your... I'm so glad. The weirder, the better. This is the year to be the weirdo, to be a weirdo. Okay. General read for Crystal. Ooh. Crystal, you gotta be careful. You need to invest in yourself, in your long-term plans. There are people around you that you shouldn't trust. So if your intuition has been telling you, I don't know if I can trust this person, listen to that. That is what it's about. And yeah, you need to just invest in you and your long-term plans. Have you been has your gut been telling you stuff about people and things? Cherie, I'm so happy for you. I need to screenshot that. Maybe people would like to donate money for. Yeah, you maybe people. I mean, maybe you. What do you mean, maybe people? I think people are you're people, right? If you want to donate money, I'll do it. Here. Oh my God, Stefan is like literally. Oh my God, Stefan is for food. Oh my God, ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah, Crystal, that's so good. You know, they say like, yeah, it's true. It's true. So it's like, remember, it's like, bye, Stefan. Yeah. Divi TDX. You know, but if Stefan wants, he can still donate to the link. That's fine. If I see 500 USD come in, I'll get. I don't actually own a weighing scale, but I will. I will buy one. I will buy one and step on it, or I'll stream at the gym or something. Yeah, I think that's really good, Crystal. And honestly, you know what my healer said this year? Lika said this year. Lika said this year that this is not a social year. This is not the year to be social and to be around a lot of people. So yeah. Wow, Cherie. Oh, Cherie, I'm so happy because really, I read like this is the year. Viewers are honestly, the weirder you are, yeah, don't get a job. Why? You're good at what you do. You just gotta shine brighter and allow yourself to shine. Allow yourself to shine in whoever you want to be in the moment. That's the most important thing. And people, and here's the thing: when you allow yourself to do that, people will follow you. This is the year. This is the year to completely. This is the year to. Okay. Yeah, lock in, baby girl. I love you. Oh my God, history paper tomorrow. All the best. You can do it. I love you. Thank you, Sherry. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Like, keep on expressing yourself and being who you are because, Sherry, true success is built on freedom. For us to be truly free. Thank you. Thank you, Divi DX. Love you. Come back again and say hi. I'll be on live tomorrow. Lovely to meet you. Thanks for your energy. Okay, Bobbies, I better go. It's 1:30 a.m. And I need to sleep. I need to look after my health now. I love you guys. I think I'm gonna be on live again tomorrow. Oh, as in you do matchmaking astrology? Hi, Freak Angel. As in you do it for other people or you get it done? Can lah, but the thing about matchmaking astrology also is like you must see the vibrational state. Okay, yeah, don't read the future. Then just match and say marriage only, yeah. Don't read the future. Stick to what you know. Can you guys hear this on YouTube? Can you hear it? Serendipity, can you hear or not? Is it very loud? Okay. I love you. Sherry, thank you. Sherry, thank you so much for coming. Please come back again. I love to hear from you. I love to see what you're doing as well. Um, yeah, the more what I want to say to you, Sherry, is the more when you post about being autistic, right? It's because people feel like you're bringing them on your journey. So the more I think you should make more videos like that. The more you bring us on your journey, the more your engagement also. Okay, I love you. I love you guys, everyone. Okay, I'm gonna go. By the way, I do have a private Telegram channel if you'd like to join it. Um, if you want to know when I'm gonna go live, I always message the group and sometimes we share and swap things. So feel free if you'd like to join the private Telegram group chat channel, please just DM me and I'll send you the link. But anyway, it's been so good. I love you all. I'm gonna go and sleep now and I will see you probably tomorrow or Friday. Okay? Probably Friday. Maybe tomorrow, but not as late. I love you. Bye. Good night. I love you all. Bye, YouTube.